Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to RanDOTA. Now, this is going to be something a little different. This is a replay cast, which I haven't done in a while. Let me pause this real quick so I can talk about this. Because what I'm doing here is this is something I heard a lot about, and I'm hoping it's as good as I've heard. What you're seeing is this is game one of the grand finals of the International 2018 between OG and PSG.LGD. My plan for this is I'm going to split this up into 3 videos. The first video is going to be games 1 and 2. The video next week after this is going to be 3 and 4. And yes, I'm already spoiling it. This does go to a game 5. And it's apparently pretty epic. The way people are hyping it, it might actually be better than some of the better internationals we've seen, like the ending of the grand finals to TI8. We'll have to see though, but yeah. So over the next 3 weeks, strap in because this is going to be a fun one. We're in the draft here for game 1. I do apologize for my coughing. That is people spamming the chat wheel. That is the one thing about TI that I'm not 100% sold on, because sometimes people just sit there and spam it. Taking a cough drop real quick. Especially that one. So far we've had LGD ban out the Chen and the Nature's Prophet, so they don't want to deal with armies, they don't want to deal with split push. OG have only banned out the IO so far. We'll see what their second ban is. Drow Ranger. So no relocation, no global presence with the relocate, and no global presence with the Drow aura. Good choices so far. Final ban is the Silencer. Which is a good choice. Let's see, a lot of these bans seem to be getting rid of global presence.
10 seconds remaining.
And it's kind of interesting. Tiny is the first one banned out that doesn't have a global presence of some flavor. Because Chen, Hand of God. We have the Enchantress first pick by LGD. Always fun. The Felicia Day of Dota. I'm sorry, but I don't know. You guys can disagree with me all you want. For some reason, something about Enchantress just reminded me of Felicia Day. It's not a bad thing. Felicia Day seems like a nice, fun person.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. PSG.LGD's turn to...
Earthshaker Spectre. There's one of the globals. But the Earthshaker, great initiation, great stun and lockdown. Can really slow down the lane by just sending out a line of rocks saying, "Hey, no creeps are going by this." We'll see if if OG actually pulls that one off.
5 seconds remaining.
Now, spoiler warning, I have not actually watched any of these, so... Also, if you hear a little cat noise now and then, I do have a cat with me for this one, for this first cast. Well, at least for right now. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be games 1 and 2 of the series. And I can already tell you it's gonna be about, counting the draft, it's gonna be about 2 hours.
LGD.
Storm Spirit.
Storm Spirit. Both teams now have a global initiation with the Spectre and the Storm Spirit pickups. Because Spectre, you have your haunt into reality, and just the fact that once Spectre gets going, she's just a holy terror. Just rips through your team. You can't really kill her.
G's turn to bat.
Whereas Storm Spirit, he's easier to kill, but you gotta catch him first. Because once Spectre's committed to the fight, she's kind of stuck in. Whereas once Storm Spirit's committed to the fight, he's Storm Spirit. He's never committed to the fight. He'll spend most of the thing jumping around blasting you with lightning bolts. Or, I don't know if you'd call them bolts still, considering they're little bits, but...
PSG.LGD's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban.
Well, they banned out Terrorblade, and I never actually heard Skywrath Mage cry from being banned out before. It's kind of funny.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Invoker ban is also a good choice.
OG's turn to pick.
I'm not sure why they banned out the Undying, but...
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright. Picks 3 and 4. Coming up, the Wyvern. That's always a fun one to see. Especially if you combine that with a global initiation from Spectre into somebody that's attacking the Wyvern. The Wyvern, and I mean Spectre gets hurt. Wyvern just turns around, Cold Embrace, Spectre's back to fighting.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Minute 30 of reserve time. Let's see what goes on. I legitimately don't remember who gets picked. Like I said, I know this is a replay cast, but... But so far it seems like OG have got at least with the 3 they've got, it's a protection racket for the Spectre. Spectre farms up, because Spectre takes a huge amount of time, and I'm wondering how many more times I can say the character's name. Well, the character's title, not really her name. Before it loses all meaning. But, because the Earthshaker's got the long-range initiation, so you can't really go on the Spectre unless Earthshaker's not there, or just not paying attention, or on cooldown, so a couple of ways. Whereas the Wyvern's got Cold Embrace, got the Splinter Blast, got the Arctic Burn. eventually gets the Winter's Curse. CM is a great pickup for LGD here. The Monkey King is always a fun one. Because Wukong, another great initiator, a little bit tankier than the Spectre at the start, but doesn't quite stand up as long once the trouble starts to really hit the fan. Like I was saying though, the Crystal Maiden's a great choice because Enchantress needs mana for impetus shots. Stone Spirit needs mana, period. Mostly for Ball Lightning though.
5 seconds remaining.
$30 seconds left on reserve time for LGD to pick number 4. I can understand why they'd want to do this, because it turns out that the winning team, I'm not going to spoil who wins, ultimately, because like I said, this is a replay cast, but the winning team made something along the lines of like 11.25 million from this. Esports is a real thing, folks. Elder Titan! Haven't seen him in a long time at this level. But again, a great long-range initiation with the Earth Splitter. You can really chase people down with the Spirit, and the natural order is probably going to be a big deal because that'll help deal with the fact that Monkey King and Spectre both just naturally get a lot of armor from their being high agility heroes.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to pick. Seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Bloodseeker.
A Bloodseeker. That's a fun one. Because, I mean, seriously. Despite the fact that he's got a... Actually, Bloodseeker's got the weirdest cultural mishmashes. You look at him and his whole backstory, he's a lot like a Mayan warrior sent out to capture sacrifices, and I need to mess with my video settings real quick. I know that the quality just went way down on the visuals, but that way we've got 60 frames a second, roughly. Anyway, like I was saying, with Bloodseeker, his appearance and his backstory and his lore all paint him as being like from a Mayan or Incan or Aztec civilization. And then you look at his name and it's basically Welsh.
Choose your hero.
And the Treant Protector is the final pick for OG. This is looking already like a good one. Come on, let's get into this game, because this one looks like fun. Yeah, you're gonna... This one especially. You're gonna see a lot. Alright, let's see if I can actually knock the video quality back up one level. And not lose... Oh, yeah, there we go. Kind of. Sanguine Spectrum. I was wondering what these what those blades were. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look and introduce our team, shall we? Because again, this is the International 2018 Grand Finals between PSG.LGD with Nova on the X-Nova on the Crystal Maiden in the bottom lane, supporting Ame on the Bloodseeker. They've got Chalice in the mid lane on the Enchantress. Somnus on the Storm Spirit in the top lane, being supported by FY on the Elder Titan. They are up against Team OG with Jarax on the Earthshaker in the top lane, alongside Seb on the Treant Protector. Mid lane they got Topson playing the Monkey King. You don't see Monkey King in the mid lane too often. Big Daddy No Tail and the Winter Wyvern down on the bottom lane with an actual with actually a real tail, big tail this time, and Anna on the Spectre. Ooh, LGD actually picking up 3 of the starting bounties. The only one that goes to OG is picked up by Seb, and it's their top one. Whereas Ame steals the bottom rune from OG. The question here... Ooh, Jarax actually smoked up. Is he going to get this courier snipe? Not exactly. The courier did take one good hit, but they're going to be careful on how it goes back to base. Except they're not, because Jarax is not going to stand around for this. Oof. Crystal Nova versus Splinter Blast. There goes the Spectral Dagger. So Crystal Maiden is slowed up. Going to take a bit of a hit, couple of hits, but ooh, the Crystal Nova, the Splinter Blast only landed on Ame. Didn't actually hit X-Nova here. Still, already the Storm Spirit and the Monkey King are doing pretty good on exchanging last hits. Although Monkey King's got a couple more denies. Spectre building up already, which is not something you ever want to see. There is the Titan Spirit, or the Astral Spirit. Ooh, good stun onto Somnus. He's actually stuck in here. Can they get him? Nope, because Seb is not doing enough damage. There's an Echo Stomp to... Yeah, Echo Stomp to keep the Treant back. Seb has to use Living Armor on himself to keep his health up. Which is a problem, because that means it's not going to be available for the Spectre if any problem happens for Anna. Excuse me. Chalice and Topson here in the mid lane. Can be an interesting matchup. This should, in theory, go... Mostly this should go the Enchantress's way because she's got the longer range and the good heal. But with Jingu Mastery and Boundless Strike already skilled up, Topson's got a lot of stuff. He's got a good reliable stun with Boundless Strike. Thing is, though, Chalice already has 2 points at Untouchable, so anytime Topson goes on him, he's going to lose 70. Topson's going to lose 70 attack speed, which right now is about half. Plus Nature's Attendance, Topson is going to start getting pushed back. Seb taking quite a bit of damage here from Somnus. The Astral Spirit is going to be used to pull the creep wave, or not the creep wave, the nearby camp. Bloodseeker might be going here on Anna. does already have 2 points in Thirst, so he's got. But problem is, Thirst is not going to activate right now because nobody's really that injured on OG's side. First point in enchant, so Chalice can start stealing things. Oh, we actually missed first blood as Seb goes down in the top lane. Oddly enough to FY. Well, not really odd, because when you stop to think about it, FY as a support player, there's a reason that for a long time people are banning... Oh, hold that thought. X-Nova actually really badly injured here, but did get the kill on the No-Tail. Does pay for it, so Anna does get a revenge kill. It's currently 1-2 in favor of LGD. Like I was saying, with FY, for a long time, there was basically a requirement that playing against him meant you had to ban out Rubik. Because FY there was a reason, if you ever hear somebody use the term FY God, that's usually a Chinese thing. It's like Loda was called El God, or Loda God for a while. Mostly El God, because of how dangerous they were. But with FY, giving him Rubik for a long time was a horrible idea. Because he would steal any spell that was useful, use it against you, steal something else, and basically just sit there murdering you with your team's half of the spell list. Thompson's actually leading the way on the last hits chart, which not super great. I mean, it's not the best thing for OG, but it's pretty good. It'd be better for them if Anna was on the Spectre, but I already got a point in Aftershock from Jerax. They scan, and they did actually find the Monkey King. This is not a courier.
Structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
So right now, Chalice currently got free farm, but well, he did. But No-Tail and Seb are both here. There's the Leech Seed. Yeah, there you saw the untouchable from Seb on Seb, because Chalice would have been hit, but oh, Anna falling in the bottom lane. That's bad news. That's really gonna slow Anna down, because Spectre takes a long time to come online, whereas Bloodseeker get boots, hit 6 with 3 points in Thirst. You're good. Anna's actually decided, you know what? I am not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight the Bloodseeker. He's not gonna go. He's not gonna fight Ame. Instead, they're gonna go up here. They're gonna go on FY, and they're gonna get it. Thompson gets that one.
Never should have left your forge.
So the first, not 2-3, but there's the Primal Spring into the Boundless Strike. Somnus is stunned up. Thompson's going. The Jingu Mastery is active, so he's got a ton of lifesteal, and he's gonna get it. Thompson evens up the kill with a solo on Somnus, but there's the Rupture on Anna, who has to stop and fight. But Ame doesn't really matter. Ame's just gonna gut him. Meanwhile, Chalice taking down Seb in the mid lane. So Thompson might have evened the score, but doesn't matter. Chalice and Ame retake the lead. Thompson does go down to Ame and loses his killing spree after taking down FY again. So it seems like Ame is already doing what Bloodseeker does, which is basically bleed everybody. Bleed the enemy team as much as you can. He's basically keeping Blood Rage active at all times, which is a good idea, because I mean, no cost. Let's see. It's basically in rate. It's basically in Berserker mode, but controlled. using the blood right to trigger the camps. That's actually a neat trick. Ooh, good play here by No Tail, getting this deep ward in, basically right under Ame's nose. They do kind of need No Tail here to get up to 6 for Winter's Curse. Ooh, Jerax was gonna go on FY here, but oh, and the hunt comes in. Anna gets that one. Are we gonna get a revenge on Ame finally? Jerax has to stand still because he's ruptured, but there's the Splinter Blast. It is gonna land. Takes out most of Ame's remaining health. Seb falling. Where was Seb? Seb and Thompson both fall to a combo of Chalice and X Nova. Anna's gonna be the next. There goes the impetus shot, and there's the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, No Tail kind of retreating from Chalice, because once you got an Enchantress going, she's kind of terrifying. Question is, are we going to see the Dragon Lance come out from Chalice here? Now, OG does have the advantage of anti-push because of this right here, the Living Armor. Because putting Living Armor on your towers, they just last forever. You have to effectively nuke them down. Jerax asking for a rune check. Seb might be in trouble here. He's getting... Yep, he's ruptured. Ame's gonna go on him. There's this Ancestral Spirit. He can actually just... No, he can't. He doesn't have Nature's Guise. The Echo Stomp lands, but the Overgrowth not going to be any use here. In comes the Arctic Burn from No Tail, but is it going to be enough? Winter's Curse lands on the Enchantress, so Chalice was getting pounded on by Ame. But no real lasting damage there. The Earthshaker is here. Somna's going on Anna. And that was a brutal kill from Somnus.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another Echo Stomp does take down No Tail for a minute. Ame gets stunned up. There's the Primal Spring from Thompson into the Boundless Strike combo again. He just needs to get a couple of hits, but he's not going to try. You just need 2 more hits for Jingu Mastery to trigger on the Bloodseeker. But Ame was smart about how he did that. First talent is 25 move speed picked up by Chalice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chalice is the first one to hit 10. Impetus onto Jerax does a good amount of damage. Enchant onto Jerax, but there's
Radiant are scanning.
a one-man Echo on the Chalice. Is that going to be enough? They're going to commit Anna to this. They're going to commit 2 ultimates to do this, and they're taking way too long on this. FY does die. Chalice finally goes down. There's the freezing field from the X Nova, but it's not going to be enough. X Nova's going to try and get out, but it's not going to matter. Anna gets a double kill there. That's going to help with the recovery. So it ends up being 3 kills to nothing in favor of OG. They take back quite a bit of control with that one. Somnus is still a big threat if they can't catch him. He is level 9, so Thompson just hopping around in the trees. Still haven't lost a single tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Anna sieging the tier 1.
under attack.
Does have backup along with No Tail here. But is that going to be enough? They got Chalice coming in. X Nova thinking about it. Currently smoked up along with FY. Ame just jungling at the moment. Meanwhile, Somnus decides, I'm going to go to the mid lane. Extra mana regen, plus the Crystal Maiden Aura, so he's got 2.75 extra mana regen. He's got 11.15 mana regen right now. Oh, no, 10.22. Outside of certain abilities.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, that's the Shiva's Guard. Mandate of the Stormborn. We do have a fight going on here. X-Nova and FY looking to the north, but No-Tail went south. And then he turns around and runs right into X-Nova. Crystal Nova comes out along with the Frostbite. There's the Frost Nova, but ooh, FY does get stunned up with the Winter's Curse. Jerax comes in, but he's being chased down by the Ancestral Spirit, and Impetus shots which are just going to do huge amounts of damage. Earth Splitter does not connect on anybody.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Jerax actually gets Cold Embrace and gets back into the fight, or he's going to try. Anna falling to Somnus. Where was this?
Dire's middle tower is
Near the
under attack.
bottom rune spawn to the Radiant. There's an Echo Slam on it looked like two, but Wukong's command is out. Chalice falls to it. And then Topson turns it into a double kill, picking up X-Nova.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
FY and Ame coming in on Topson. Meanwhile, the Storm Spirit is here, but he is up against two. Somnus is not a great idea here, fighting Jerax. Now Topson's in, but Topson goes down quickly. The ball lightning forward onto Jerax, but there's the Fissure Stun. There's the Haunt. Reality in. Where's the reality?
This'll come in handy.
Oh, the reality is here. FY and Ame are still standing, but they're not going to be standing for long. No-Tail falls to Chalice. On the back line, Chalice has come in. Anna is maybe in a bit of trouble here. The Spectral Dagger is going to allow Anna to get out for a bit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But he's kind of stuck. Jerax sticking around in case he needs the Fissure Stun. X-Nova comes in from the front. That's a Spectral Dagger, but that's a dead
Is
Spectre.
under attack.
Dress warmer next time.
Jerax throwing out a Fissure just to kind of create a little bit of space, but
Radiant structures are fortified.
has to use the Shrine for some mana regen. Invisible Seb is here. Maxed out Thirst, so Bloodseeker can currently find Ame can currently find Topson. Because the Monkey King's taking quite a beating. There, he does get Jingu Mastery, but in comes Ame.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a tree on top of a tree. That's just, yeah, that's not confusing. Topson just goes full ham on Ame with Wukong's command and the Jingu Mastery. Does get the kill. He does get Echo Stout, but he is, Topson's in trouble here. He's got Impetus coming in, X-Nova as well. Somnus gets Winter's Curse, but that is not going to stop Topson from falling to Chalice's spear to the face. No-Tail's next, and No-Tail just gets blown up. So you got to remember, Cold Embrace does not stop magic damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Chalice comes in, just starts throwing spears at Seb, who is suddenly down to about missing a third of his health. Spectral Dagger from Anna, just going under the creeps. Not much there. A cooldown reduction? Yeah, 10% cooldown reduction.
Radiant are scanning.
Seb is still currently invisible. They do know there's an arcane rune there. That Seb's just gonna go grab.
Bottom tower is under attack.
OG look like they're going to start moving as a 5, or at least as a four-man team. Granted, LGD, they've got to know this is going to be coming soon. Because OG has a ton of great initiation with the Tree Dance Primal Spring into Boundless Strike. Oh, that's it. Anna's bleeding out. Does just blow up at the blood right. Oh, he has 240 damage, so. Currently, Ame and Somnus are leading on the net worth. Arctic Burn onto Chalice, into a Splinter Blast. Chalice is missing a ton of health. There's an Echo Slam onto just Chalice, but that's a kill there from Jerax.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We still only lost the one tower up here on the top lane for OG.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spectral Dagger forward, but Anna's not going to find anybody. Meanwhile, Ball Lightning in on the No-Tail. He's going to Cold Embrace, but he's not going to save him, especially not from the freezing field and from just Somnus's overload. Because again, overload does magical damage. Chalice falling to Thompson in the bottom lane. Ame coming in. Can he fight Thompson though? Not really. Frostbite does keep Thompson from doing anything, but out comes the root from Overgrowth along with the Fissure Stun. Thompson has to run though. Out comes the Ball Lightning. Boundless Strike does slow it down. Winter's Curse onto Somnus to keep him out of the fight for now, but Thompson's already gone. He jumps forward, and picks up Jerax. No-Tail currently the next target. Anna coming in, but can Spectre do anything to turn this around? All of a sudden, Jerax does buy back and just teleports back in. Somnus is almost gone. Somnus is now dead. Is this going to be a turnaround for OG? They do lose No-Tail. But X-Nova is going to be the next down. There goes X-Nova. Echo Stomp does land on 2. The Blood Right coming out. That's going to wake up Anna and Jerax. Out comes the Fissure Stun. Does block off 2 of them, but Ame force staff forward. Ame on his own. They're going to fight. As I said, the Blood Right is going to temporarily stop them from getting too close to the shrine, but that doesn't matter. They got enough. 2-man Echo Slam onto Ame and a Chalice. That's going to end Ame. Thompson Primal Springs in, trying to hit Chalice. Does not quite get it. That's it. Jerax has actually been doing real good on these Echo Slams. No-Tail picking up a Haste Rune, so we have a fast Winter Wyvern. Chalice and Seb here. Oh! They just revealed that they've got vision there. Seb, he's gonna know that they've got detection somewhere here. They're actually just outside of range of each other. Oh, Thompson was standing in a tree as a disguised thing again. In comes the Meat and Hammer. Thompson joining No-Tail and Jerax in the mid lane.
Is under attack.
He does already have Maelstrom up. Question now is, are we going to see a tower fall soon from LGD? Kind of a dangerous play to make here, but Thompson's gonna do it. Nope, he's gonna jump out instead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another meteor hammer.
Radiant's
But it looks like the catapult's been stolen by Chalice this time.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Anna already up to a Manta style. It's not super fast, but next up going for a Diffusal Blade and a Heart.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Anna takes down the tier 1 on top lane, so
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Seb actually stopping the TP out of FY means that X Nova falling in the mid lane. They're not gonna have their Elder Titan here. Ame gets found. Echo Slam onto Ame. Anna just jumps him, and Ame is gone. Somnus still in. No Tail goes down, but we have an instant buyback from both sides with their cold people. There's another boundless, or not quite a boundless strike, but an echo, or not even an echo. It's a fissure. Boundless strike. Thompson really wants Somnus gone, but so far it's been a 3-for-1. Never mind. Somnus, is he going to survive this? No, he's not. Anna actually gets the kill there. Partly thanks to Chalice because of dispersion. Anna going to TP out.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So it's 3-for-4 with buybacks on each side.
It was your own damn fault. Are you lost?
And actually that means that OG have taken the tower lead since they took out the tier 1 in mid lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thompson doing his tree dancing tricks again.
Oh my.
It's starting to look like what? Sorry. I was going to say something. I hate being sick, I really do.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I was going to say, it looks like what OG kind of needs right now is a great initiation to get a couple of kills.
Radiant's
They're only down by 1,000 gold. Actually, it's a little less. It's gonna be varying.
bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
Whereas the
top tower
XP is actually right about even. Anna going in on Roshan. Are we gonna actually see them sneak this Roshan? Nope. Bloodright comes out along with the Ancestral Spirit. Wukong's command is out, but Thompson's kind of off on his own. X Nova does fall to Anna. Thompson. Thompson with that Wukong's command actually manages to keep LGD back, but that said, Chalice comes in, tries to get a steal. Both Somnus and Chalice fall in the pit, while Anna takes the Aegis. That was a great echo. That could have gone a lot better, but for LGD, but I'm not sure that could have gone better for OG. They kept all 5 alive. They took down 3, got the Aegis, got the Roche. More importantly, one of the ones they they took down
Dire's
was Somnus.
under attack.
Ame going down. This might be the turnaround because up until now, OG's kind of been playing catch up, but all of a sudden with that one Roshan, they've got 3K lead on gold.
Dire's middle tower
They've got a near 6K experience lead. There's no buybacks. Well, there is a buyback on Somnus, but he's up in 10 anyway, so
Dire's middle tower
they take out a tier 3, and they're going to do some damage to this melee Rax. Echo Stomp from FY.
Where are you going?
The Earth Splitter actually kills Thompson. Somnus in the meanwhile has to run because he's down below 100 HP. Anna taking a ton of punishment from the impetus, but they're not doing as much damage as they could. Echo Stomp just gonna keep No Tail in place so he can't run. Winter's Curse onto Chalice. Chalice probably not the best choice for that, but it is gonna keep No Tail alive for a few seconds until Somnus finds him.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
By one single melee creep,
Invisibility.
who is just barely doing enough damage to actually chip away at the health.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
The teams are they're both grouping up, but at the same time they're not really facing each other. OG, oh Seb, you're in a dangerous spot here. Ame is invisible because of that Shadow Blade, but heard a ball of lightning. There's not really much defense here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The ball landing in, overshot it a little bit. Oh, Thompson actually popping a BKB. He's just gonna destroy Chalice out of nowhere. And he's gonna, after that he's just gonna go straight into the racks. Ame and Thompson fighting it out. But the Echo Stomp is gonna keep Thompson in place.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
They do lose the tier 2 on top, but that doesn't matter. They're taking the racks here. Ame does have to buy back, but Thompson's taking out their melee. And the Ranger down to about a third of their HP. Jirax is silenced for a second because of the blood right, but all of OG is actually going to get out of this one safely.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top tower.
The tier 3 is under threat. Is somebody... Question now, is somebody going to come back and defend this? Thompson was thinking about it, but the top shrine has taken a bit of punishment, but the shrines do heal themselves, or they regenerate health over time. Anna is also now up to a heart. There goes the Aegis popping. And I have Scotty on Spectre. I can't remember seeing that before. So not a bad choice. Boundless Strike onto FY into the Wukong's command. FY is just not getting out of this. They just decided we're destroying the Older Titan. X-Nova's also here. Ooh, FY's coming in. But he did actually have to buy back for this. That's a bit of an overcommitment. The Bloodseeker does get Winter's Curse. Anna is just going to turn. Jerax is here as well. Stuns up. There goes Ame. Chalice has to run. Can they get away from the Spectre? Can Chalice get away? From the Spectre, yeah, but not from the Wukong. Is the there? Thompson gets a domination streak as he takes down Chalice. Only Somnus and X Nova are still alive. Jerax has been keeping them busy. Fisher stun onto Somnus into the Boundless Strike stun. Somnus goes down. Tier 3 is now under threat on top lane for LGD. And that's it. LGD are going to bow out. So game 1 goes to OG after a couple of great fights once their Spectre started to come online. Alright folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second with game 2 of TI8's Grand Finals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is again game 2 of the International 2018 Grand Finals between OG and LGD. Last game was kind of a back and forth affair, as we saw. OG did win it, as you can tell by the pip.
5 seconds.
Right there.
LGD's turn to ban. LGD's turn to ban.
LGD started off strong, but OG just came online, especially with Jerax. Jerax and Anna were the big... I mean, Thompson did a lot of good stuff, too. So yeah, it was basically Jerax, Anna, and Thompson were the 3 big players on OG last time. LGD already doing a targeted ban against Anna. They do not want to fight that Spectre again. OG, on the other hand, banning out the Tiny and the Drow Ranger still. You really don't want to dip into the reserve timer for bans, especially not the second one. We'll see how this goes.
OG's turn to ban.
Oh, once again they banned out the Chen. Quick ban from OG out of this to ban out the Silencer. This is an interesting one already.
OG's turn to pick.
Nature's Prophet again. LGD really doesn't seem to like facing down the global threats. As we saw Spectre with the Haunt in reality. Chen's got his army with Hand of God, which heals his team as well. And then Nature's Prophet is just nothing but global presence. OG pick up a really good choice right off the bat with the IO. Well, LGD take the Enchantress first pick again. Second pick this time is the Earthshaker. So they've got we've got 2 of the heroes from last time. OG picking up the Gyro in response. So we've got a good global team of destruction right there. OG banning out the Storm Spirit. Yeah, Somnus did a lot of damage with that last time. A Pugna ban. Not quite sure why they chose Pugna, but Well, actually, I guess Pugna is actually a decent counter to Gyrocopter,
PSG.LGD's turn to bat.
since Decrepify disables your ability to attack, and that's all Gyrocopter does. The Morphling ban by OG, they don't want to deal with the ungillable wave of destruction that he becomes eventually. Good choice.
PSG.LGD.
Arcward. Oh. Sorry, I am also eating breakfast right now. But Arc Warden, the 5th ban from LGD. I guess another one, yeah. Because actually, that's a fun combo. I'd like to see if somebody can pull off is a Arc Warden IO. Because you make your Tempest double,
Seconds remaining.
and have your IO drop them off on the other side of the map. And it's suddenly confusing as hell split push. And right there, I have to root for LGD for this particular game because I love Bane. Bane is one of my favorite heroes in the game. He's not the best, but at the same time, Bane is just fun to play. Kitty.
Seconds remaining.
1 second, folks.
5 seconds remaining.
PSG.LGD.
Invoker.
And I'm willing to bet that we just got Thompson's hero right there with that Invoker pick. That's a good one. Great, again, global presence. And I don't know why
10 seconds
I
remaining.
don't know why this screen is so laggy. But yeah, I'm looking at my frame rate counter and it's dropping it's going between 35 and about 50 in X split. On my other monitor, it's staying above 100. The Phantom Lancer is kind of an odd pick in my book, because Gyro counters Phantom Lancer with Flak Cannon. I mean, it's like, hey, you split into like a dozen of you. Flak Cannon, all of you get shot at once. Bam.
5 seconds.
I mean, if Phantom Lancer can get in close, Gyro can just get scrapped into pieces, but stay down, kitty. Now the question I've got is, who's going to be playing this IO? Is it going to be No Tail or is it going to be Seb? They're dipping quite a heavy into the reserve timer here for pick number 4 on OG.
PSG.LGD's
Ooh. The Underlord. So now they've actually got they've got 2 good ways to relocate their team to the fight. If one of them dies, Io can go and grab them from the fountain when they respawn. If they need a quick retreat or just one of them gets jumped on, Underlord's like, hey, let's all go over here and kill somebody. Or let's all get the hell out of here.
OG's turn to bat.
Final ban is the Winter Wyvern. I gotta say, that's a bit of a surprise, because No-Tail did alright in last game with the Winter Wyvern, but it wasn't anything to like write home about. A couple of good Winter's Curses, but nothing game-changing. The Cold Embrace, I will admit, was actually really good from No-Tail.
OG's turn to pick.
Huskar is the final ban from OG. So they want to avoid getting dunked on with the life break. Not a bad call.
10 seconds remaining.
That being said, they don't really have any really high health heroes on OG.
5 seconds remaining.
PSG.LGD.
Disruptor.
OG seems to be playing a strategy here of you will not get away. Because Invoker with Sunstrike and Cataclysm if you go for it. Most people don't, but you can.
10 seconds remaining.
Gyrocopter has the potential to have a global range on his ultimate with a talent.
Admiral Kunkka.
Kunkka, the final pick for LGD. But then there's Io, who can, as you know, relocate himself, Io can relocate itself and one of its teammates to anywhere on the map. Underlord can take the entire team anywhere on the map. And then even if you do manage to TP out, if No-Tail is there before you fully out, you're not getting away with the Disruptor. Whereas LGD kind of have a slightly more traditional lineup, which in Dota is a weird thing to say. You comfy now, silly cat. Alright, the picks have been made. People have taken their slots. Let's get into this one.
Normally.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, like I said, you're going to be seeing a lot of chat wheel spam.
Normally.
Thanks. I will commit this to memory.
He just walks out and drops an observer ward. Okay. Not a bad choice, really, but let's see. This is the weird one I'm going to talk about once we get to the intros. Oh, we already have a fight. FY find himself in trouble. But he's going to make it out okay.
.30 seconds to battle.
Excuse me. Orb of Deliverance. Alright then. Never seen that one before. how are things gonna go for the rune? For the runes here. Oh, this time it's gonna be a 3-1 steal for OG.
Normally.
Two of them going to Seb.
Normally.
And it looks like we're going to have a 3-1-1 from both sides. That's an interesting choice. Alrighty, let's go and introduce the teams then. As OG wards. We'll start with OG this time. First off, we have Big Daddy No Tail playing on the Disruptor in the top lane, alongside Jerax on the IO, which is the interesting choice. I didn't really think of Jerax as being a support player. They are both alongside Anna on the Gyrocopter here in the top lane, who is under some serious threat already. Let's see. Oh, kitty. That noise you just heard is one of my cats about to throw up. Anyway, back to introductions. Mid lane for OG, we have Thompson on the Invoker this time around. Then finally, bottom lane, we got Seb on the Underlord. He is currently up against Chalice for LGD, playing once again the Enchantress. Did quite a bit of work last time. Mid lane, we have Somnus playing on the Kunkka for LGD. And then top lane, we might actually have some. Yep, Ame actually gets the first blood on that Phantom Lancer for LGD. While FY on the Earthshaker helps out. They did lose X Nova, who is playing the Bane though, so it ends up being a quick 1-for-1. Still, securing that early kill onto Anna was a great one, because slow down the Gyrocopter as much as you can. Now, this one is slightly longer than the last match, I think. We might actually see an Echo Slam at Jamma coming up.
Illusion.
This is the lane to watch out for, though. Especially since X Nova, having died, is just now getting level 2, just about to hit level 2. That said, No Tail is in trouble here. He's under a lot of threat. FY is currently going to die, though. Is No Tail going to fall? Yeah, he is. This time it's going to go to X Nova picking up that one, as Anna picks up a kill for himself. Let's actually zoom out a little bit so we can see a little better. The spirits come out from Jerax's IO, do a bit of damage to X Nova, but not really enough to worry about. Okay, they took the slow off. I forgot. Yeah, they did. They took the slow off tether from IO and put it onto the spirits. FY having to run from No Tail. X Nova might be in trouble here, depending on how they play this. No Tail, if No Tail can get a good kinetic field, and there's a good chance X Nova falls. Although X Nova is healing, so. Meanwhile, Chalice and Seb been pretty quiet down here, along with Thompson and Somnus. It's mostly been up here in the top lane we've had in the action.
Normally.
Clear as clean water.
Ooh, Invisible Somnus with that Kunkka, and he's already got 3 points in Tidebringer. This could be bad for Thompson. Nah, Somnus is just going to use it to basically deny the rune to the Invoker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, good catch by FY and X Nova taking down the courier. It had a clarity and a new Observer Ward. And those are going to Jerax. That being said, X-Nova is in serious trouble here. He's not making it out of this. Ooh, good glimpse back onto FY. Can they get the big guy? There's the Fissure Stun. Doesn't hit on Jerax, but No Tail and Anna are going to take quite a bit of punishment here. Anna does pick up that one, and Ame is going to go down here as well, maybe. There's the Rocket Barrage. It does take down Ame. It's not a clean one for anybody, but X-Nova, meanwhile, is X-Nova going to get this kill? Body blocking from No Tail and Jerax. They're going to save it. So it ends up being basically a 4 for nothing on the top lane in favor of OG. Anna is seriously injured here, but then again, they have shrines for this exact reason. Good play by FY to know they were going for the shrine. Just if he'd gotten there like half a sec, maybe 1.5 seconds earlier, he could have easily gotten that kill. But sorry, FY, nothing today. There is a regen rune right there. FY gets to it before No Tail can kill it. So homing missile coming in onto Ame, as is the Rocket Barrage. Ooh, good split with the Doppelganger to get out of there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
No Tail is behind enemy lines. Jerax goes on him. They're going to jump onto Ame here, who is stuck in the kinetic field, but there's the glimpse. That's actually going to be enough, maybe, with the Doppelganger coming up, but Ame just going to fall. And fall to Jerax this time. Meanwhile, Thompson is the first kill outside of the top lane. Of the 10 kills we've had, one of them has been outside of the top lane. That tells you just how much of a bloodbath it's been. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, because I forgot. Ame's first death was not a clean kill. You know, X-Nova they're doing this under the tier 1. Ooh, good. Jerax falls, as does No Tail, to Ame and Chalice. Chalice just comes in out of nowhere with the impetus. Seb is probably left holding. Seb's kind of left holding the bag on that one. So that was a good rotation in from from Chalice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The Dire Courier has respawned. Phantom Rush forward from Ame, straight on the Thompson, who is currently facing down against the Phantom Lancer. And in comes Chalice as well. Is there going to be a good impetus attack here? There's one. Ghost Walk. But either the fade time is worse on that than I thought, or
Dire's top tower is under attack.
My sprites are
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
huh. He probably just didn't get the spell all the way off before the...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Either way, though. Somnus in the mid lane, currently just being a little bit whacked on by No Tail. Thompson does join in.
Top tower is falling.
There's the EMP Tornado combo and the Cold Snap. Problem is, there's a haste rune on Somnus, so he's just going to be able to run this away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
but Chalice and Seb exchanging a couple of hits. This is going to go the way of Chalice because of the range bonus, the range advantage that the Enchantress has. Plus the enchant. Ooh, a good stun in from FY. Seb is going to try and TP out, but not going to make it as Chalice just gets the kill. No Tail suddenly finds himself in serious trouble here. Chalice gets caught by the kinetic field. Oh, but No-Tail's gonna leave with 16 HP. Topson finds himself being chased down by Chalice and by X-Nova and Somnus. But doesn't matter. Topson's gonna fall to Chalice. This Enchantress is gonna go ham.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Jerax kind of playing a dangerous game here, trying to get to 6.
Middle tower has fallen.
Clear as clean water.
Somnus is invisible again, but the Seeker Missile will still hit. The only way to get rid of that is to basically not be in the arena for a second. So Doppelganger, Puck's Phase Shift should do it. Excuse me.
Come on, sprites.
No-Tail's gonna fall here to Chalice.
I left my hoof prints in your backside.
Chalice getting some magic resist, not a bad choice in this match.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Once again, Chalice is the first to hit 10.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
The boat doesn't really land on anything. Somnus basically having to warp himself back, but he is gone. Jerax gets the kill there in the middle of the call down as well. Chalice taking down No-Tail this time. Currently in trouble though, having to run a 2-man echo from FY. There goes Anna. Chalice and FY are just going to be destroying things. Seb trying to body block for the IO, but at the end of the day, Chalice is like, okay, I'll just shoot you instead. Out comes the Fissure Stone. Seb is in trouble here. That one final impetus. Oh, Seb actually stands strong long enough to get off the rain of fire. Not quite enough. Actually, Seb does get the kill. Does actually get the credit for killing off X-Nova, thanks to the creeps that helped out. OG scanning near the mid-tier 1, but not going to find anything.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tornado out, doesn't find anybody. Jerax and Anna just gonna retreat slowly.
Radiant are scattered.
Now Jerax does have relocate ready. Well, not ready. It's still on cooldown. But everybody is up to their ultimate.
Enough this man.
What the? Chalice finding Topson in the mid lane just
Radiant structures
Sprites are with
did have a bit of help, but of course. Topson is already up to 12. The nearest person is Seb, actually, at 11.
Dire's
No-Tail coming up behind.
under attack.
Doesn't have Static Storm, so,
Radiant's
since it is on
bottom tower
cooldown.
has fallen.
So instead, No-Tail's going to probably see about killing FY.
Dire's middle
Or at least following. There's the kinetic field. Kinetic field into Thunderstrike. 2-man Echo Slam. As Jerax and Anna come in, Jerax is almost dead right there, but they do manage to pick up FY. X marks the spot, pulls back Anna, and oh, brilliantly played. Ame does pick up that kill, but well played by Somnus with that X marks the spot to pull back Anna. I think a lot of people probably would have just grabbed whoever they could, but in the middle of that, Somnus managing to pick up the right target. Somnus actually getting another good one out of Thompson and getting the kill there with the help of X Nova with that brain sap. (15-11) so far in favor of LGD. Speedy Anna. Problem is that does mean it's going to be harder for Jax to hold on. Topset and No Tail both smoked up. Are they going to be found by X Nova is the question. Fiend's Grip is ready, but there's nothing really to keep Fiend's Grip going. I mean, although to be fair, at the same time, there's not really much to stop Fiend's Grip. I mean, you got the Tornado. You got Tornado and Cold Snap, you got... Actually, does Pit of Malice stop channeled spells? Maybe, I don't actually know. Io's got nothing, Gyro's really only got the homing missile, and you can glimpse, I guess, but you have to get in pretty quick.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, glimpse and Static Storm, but you don't really want to commit Static Storm to stopping Fiend's Grip. Well, come here. Oh, good catch from Chalice and FY, but they're not gonna be able to kill Jerax here. Question now is what's gonna become of Ame? He's been pretty quiet. Problem there is with a quiet Phantom Lancer, things tend to start going badly once he decides to be loud.
Radiant's middle tower.
That said though, they did just find Ame and got a good clean kill for Anna out of it. Jerax going back on his own. Thompson's going to keep pushing bottom lane. Anna's starting to come online, which is going to be kind of a horrifying prospect for LGD. They know where they know where Jerax is. Are they going to go for it? Somnus and Chalice are leading the way, but the Glimmer Cape. Well played. Well done, Jerax. That's it. They do find Seb here. They just jump on him, stun him up, but not going to be enough. Pit of Malice comes out. Force Staff does get Chalice out of it, but the call down comes in. At least a two-man echo there, but FY pays for it. Does not secure anything just yet. X Nova in trouble here. Anna comes in, but has to run right. Has to turn and run. X marks the spot onto Anna. Does actually help secure it, but Dark Rift on Seb does actually only... Oh, bad play. Thompson and Anna end up staying behind as he only gets Jerax. So Seb and Jerax are the only two to survive that.
Dire's middle tower is under
Well, technically No Tail survived, but I'm not sure if he was... I don't remember if he was... Yeah, he was actually in the fight because I saw Kinetic Field go down. There's a recall into the Pit of Malice, but a Force Staff and the next marks the spot does get Somnus out of there safely. Chalice comes in, just starts throwing rainbow spears at Seb. It's actually Seb. I forgot that Underlord actually is a strength hero. I thought, for some reason, I thought he was intelligence.
Bounty.
7K gold lead up for LGD.
Radiant are scanning.
3 of the top net worthers are from LGD. It's Ame, Chalice, and Somnus. And that's not a good thing for OG, because those are the 3 big carries. No-tail falling to Somnus. Where was this? Not too far away. Meanwhile, LGD are they're starting to collapse onto, trying to collapse onto OG, but they're not going to find anybody. Never mind, they did find Jerax. That was a recall he used to get out of there. But then again, that's exactly what an IO is supposed to do in a situation like that.
Dire's
Kind of sacrifice yourself to save your teammate.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Somnus and FY are coming in. They know where you are, Anna. And Anna's not really running scared. I don't even know where that Sunstrike went.
Dire
But Chalice helps take down the tier 2 on bottom lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Feel better.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 2 on mid is gone, so they got 2 lanes straight open shots to the base.
Radiant's top tower is being denied.
Meanwhile, FY denying the top tier 1. Ghost Walk comes out. Just help Thompson get away from Somnus. That said, they do find X-Nova, who is stuck in the pit of malice. He's just going to be beaten down here.
Die, hopeless.
Dire are scanning.
Tornado does not catch anybody.
Haste.
Ooh, Somnus might find somebody here. He does have to stay away from the IO spirits because those will show him off. They will hit you if you're invisible. Which of course would kind of ruin the whole point of being, you know, invisible. Also, I'm kind of hoping we get a good high-level game with the new hero sometime soon. I tried out Grimstroke. It's an interesting playstyle. Because you want to talk about good AoE denial.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Where are you going?
Oop. They found themselves an IO with Jerax. The Nightmare comes out and is going to end him. We do have a Roshan attempt here from LGD. But they've already pinged it out. Are we going to get a Dark Rift into the pit? Sunstrike in though. Instead. Somnus and Chalice taking the hit.
Arcane power.
There's a tornado into the AMP and the Sonic and the Deafening Blast.
Middle tower is under attack.
Roshan attempt has to be abandoned. There's the Fiend's Grip onto the Invoker. Thompson in trouble here, and he goes down. Somnus actually picking up that one. Anna is in the middle of the enemy team. Somnus and Chalice are here. Does manage to take down Chalice. Dust of Appearance goes out? Oh right, because Io actually had the Glimmer Cape. But that's not going to save him from Ame. Meanwhile, Anna is currently just running for his life. Does manage to TP out. No Tail does get nightmared and destroyed. The only two in that fight that survive, Seb and Anna. Which, of course, LGD are like, okay, we killed 3 of them. Let's go ahead and take Roshan now. Ame is immortal. That's fun. I mean, have they even killed Ame? Yeah, they've killed him 3 times. That said, 3 players in the entire game have less deaths than Ame. That's Somnus, Chalice, and Seb. Oh, we're gonna have a fight here. Seb gets caught with the Fissure Stun. Out comes the Kinetic Field and the Pit of Malice onto Chalice. Out comes the Call Down as well, right on top. Chalice is in trouble here, but oh, the boat catches Seb. Out comes the Meteor, lands, rolls straight through. Goes at Chalice. Jerax is the first to fall though. Echo Slam onto 2. Thompson and Jerax are both down. Anna falls as well, but Chalice is out. Can Seb get out here with the Dark Rift? No, he cannot. They do manage to take it down. That is a 4-for-1 trade. The only one to survive it is No Tail. LGD have got to know that that was a great fight to take. 27-16. They're up by 11 kills and 9,000 gold.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here you go, kitty. Recall out for Jerax and Anna. Oh, bad! That's bad. Jerax is currently nightmare stunned up. He's not. The recall is not gonna go out. Jerax does die to FY, and Anna is out here all on his own. He does have a TP scroll, of course, so he's gonna just TP to the bottom shrine. Pitted Malice is keeping FY kind of in place. No Tail having a run though. Puts in the Kinetic Field to give himself a little bit of breathing room. Manages to get out. They also did just find Next Nova. Out comes the homing missile and just destroys the Bane. Oh, Chalice finds Thompson, who does not manage to get invisible in time. Or actually, he does get dusted and gets pulled right back into the boat. Oof. Disruptor falling to Ame. No-Tail not having the best of games here. He's 0-7 and 14. It's currently 30-17. This is kind of slowly morphing into something one-sided. Especially as Jarax goes down to Somnus in the top lane. That 10 health regen talent, Kunkka, is absurdly absurdly durable. Ghost Ship Fleet? I haven't seen that one before.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Somnus sending in some of his ghost pirates. Oh, the egg has actually got popped. So well played to Thompson. Pretty sure it was Thompson who got that one. That one right there is a big talent from Jarax. The Tether granting scepter bonus. So anybody he links to gets their scepter upgrade. So like right now, Gyro's got his side gunner. Out comes the call down alongside the static storm and the kinetic field. X-Nova is in serious danger here. That being said, Ame getting the kill there on the No-Tail on the back line. Sunstrike not going to be on the mark. Although that being, even with the Sunstrike kill, that would not really have turned the tide here. Because OG have been kind of confined to their base. Oh wow. 270 attack slow at max level if you take the talent for it. Ame just leaving some of the illusions behind to cleaning this up. And they're actually basically enough to run off Anna and Jarax at the moment. Oof. Chalice and Somnus getting the kill there. That was just efficient and brutal. Another Fiend's Grip straight on to Anna. One-man Echo Slam with some creeps and a Brain Sap to help finish it off. FY picking up that kill. This is slowly spiraling. Actually, not even slowly anymore. It's 15,000 gold lead. 17 kill lead. So literally double the kills of OG. LGD are just fully in command here.
Dire structures are fortified.
Ame trying to take down the tier 3, but everybody just keeps interrupting him. So instead, he's just going to jump on onto No-Tail, who's just getting slaughtered by illusions. Meanwhile, Ame, he does have his Diffusal Blade. I always try to call it Phase Blade for some reason. He turns it on to Anna with all of his copies, but call down comes. It's dodged. The tier 3 is still standing. X-Nova has fallen, and now No-Tail follows him up. So it's 1 for 1 so far. You know, FY getting a dominating streak as he takes down Anna. Seb gonna fall here to Chalice for a double kill. Like I said, at this point, it's 18 to 38. 20 kill difference, 20,000 gold difference. What's the experience difference here? 25,000 experience difference. Elena super creeps coming in. Tier 3 in the mid lane under serious threat. It's gone. Seb is the only one currently standing in the mid lane to try and defend this. Actually, never mind. Thompson and Jarax are in top lane. They're being run off by Ame, though. That Satanic is going to be a big deal. Static Storm around Ame. He's stuck there. He knows it. He's going to stand and fight. Activates the Satanic and just starts chopping through Seb to get his health back. Jerax is next. But Ame's going to turn and try to walk out. And he's just going to walk away. Cold Snap. The boat does not quite do anything. One-man Echo does take down No Tail. And at this point, OG are just kind of hemorrhaging everywhere.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks.
Sunstrike coming in, does land on Somnus, but Somnus is like, yeah, whatever. He's even going for... Is he going for a heart? Yeah, he's going heart. Heart on Kanka. He's got it. And Somnus has only died one time. Good luck killing him now. X marks the spot. In comes the leap from FY, and bam! Thompson is just deleted instantly. No Tail's next on the menu, I think. FY's just jumping around like a frog with his scepter upgraded. Enchant Totem. Are they going to get X Nova here? Seb is currently... Yes, it took Seb a long time, but he got him. Jerax falls as well, so there's no relocate. There's the stun to hopefully stop the Dark Rift, but no, Dark Rift is still going to go off. But they got the X marks the spot on him, so Seb goes down as well. That is 3 dead in the span of about 15 seconds. 42 to 19, 27k lead. 2 lanes of supers now. Are they going to get the megas? They're going to try. The tier 3 is just gone.
Dire's top tower is falling. Dire's top tower is falling.
The boat comes in, lands on Anna. It's going to be the megas at this rate, because Ame's just like, you know what, screw it. I want mega creeps.
The Radiants now have mega creeps.
Jerax gets deleted as he gets into his own fountain. Thanks to Chalice and the impetus. Are they actually going to throw it is the question, or is OG going to bow out? Yep, OG bows out when they have megas coming in on ult.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And LGD take game 2. So it's currently 1-1 in this series, folks. I know, again, I already know the series is over and I know who wins. But for those of you that don't, please don't spoil. Those of you that do, please don't spoil it. For those that don't, this is going to be a fun one. So I hope you guys enjoy the next couple of weeks as we go through this series. If you do, please feel free to like or favorite the videos. You can also leave a comment down below on any of them if you have something you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me, never see my current series, and consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. That really does help me out, and I do appreciate it a lot. As for that, Swatties, I have been D. I'm going to say Ame personally. Oh, most people say Somnus. Alright then. Well, not most people, but more a plurality. But yeah. I'm having fun with this series, and I'm going to keep having fun with it. If you'd like me to check out a match, you can also send me the match ID. You find it here at the bottom of the score screen. But as for that, folks, I have been D. This year's International, just from the 2 games we've seen of the finals so far, kind of epic. So until next time with games 3 and 4 of this series, good night and good gaming.